Welcome everybody to this improvement nugget. This one is really a true nugget. We're going to talk about goals here. And I say it's a true nugget because when I think about goals, I could talk for hours, maybe even days. I think goals are extremely valuable. I've learned an awful lot about goals over the years and have so much I want to share. But I'm going to try and keep it very high level here, very short, very digestible. So I want to first start with when you think about goals or setting goals, much like I'll recommend for visual management or any type of metric, the single most important thing is what behavior does it inspire? So if I'm going to sit down and start crafting some goals for myself, when I get that final product, I want to look at it and honestly ask myself, what behavior is this going to inspire? And if it's not inspiring the right behavior, it's not the right goal. So start there, think about the behavior. The next thing you really got to think about is the measurement piece and importantly, how you remeasure it. You'll hear the term apples to apples. You really got to make sure that it's equal opportunity for failure if it's something on failure. Um, and it's got to be able to just have a data point that you then have an identical data point that will show you definitively with data if you have met your goal. And that could be really challenging for people. I will likely do an entire one of these just on metrics, probably multiple on metrics, because it is a very complex issue. You have to be very careful when you're doing goal metrics to have a balance. You don't want the measurement system to be so burdensome that you can't even work on the goal. And so there is a really tough balancing act to perform there. The data needs to be definitively proving you're achieving your goal, but it can't be so cumbersome to collect. I want to share SMART goals, that the acronym SMART. So specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time bound. I use that a lot. When I write the goal, I use those words. I will specifically. This will be measured by. This is attainable because. Really powerful tool. I don't use it for every goal, but I use it for a lot of goals. That kind of leads me to what I want to say next is there's so much information out there you should be learning. I have a ton of experience with goals. I use them a lot. I help people use them a lot. And so I thought, hey, I'm pretty well educated here. But then I'll share here Alden Mills. I'll steer you towards Alden. His approach to goals was something that I had never thought about before, and there's some nuggets in there that on certain types of goals are extremely valuable. So please get out there, please keep learning. So as I wrap up here, I want to repeat some of the key things when you think about goals. Has to drive the right behavior first and foremost. These things are not one size fits all. So your complexity, your scale, your scope, you may have to manage goals differently depending on what you're trying to achieve. And then you've got to make sure the measurement and remeasurement are effective. So I hope this gets you all started. And as we get towards the end of the year, keep in mind that when I say time bound, doesn't mean it has to be January 1st. If I want to start, shedding a couple pounds, why wait 12, 13 days to get started? I could start today. So don't let that January 1st be a false driver for you.